CATRP crew, we have an issue.
Yes.
Don't buy these boxes.
If you are sending us a collection, don't use these boxes. So often we get Home Depot boxes. Home Depot, I'm sorry to put you on blast, but it just is what it is. It's so often we get these boxes like this.
Yeah, there's complete in-box retro games in here, and they were falling out of the box.
That's bad.
That's not what we want here.
Yeah.
What are you doing here, Nolan? Gosh.
You wanted to see the nightmare that just happened.
That is actually
just that makes sense.
depressing.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to find time to open it.
Good thing we have it.
Who knows what fell out?
And me and Sky Guy are happy to finally announce that we've been working on a fun little side project.
Yeah.
It's another YouTube channel called Retro Review where we play games.
Yeah, so any of the games that break in this collection, we'll put the little thing in the description and pop it up on screen for you guys. Alpal is a guest star frequently.
I wouldn't say he's a guest.
He's a host.
Host star host.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun time. We like going through the games. We're like, man, this is really expensive. I wonder if it's fun or not. And now we're finding out those answers.
Yeah, the first few videos are...
First three?
Yeah, they're all up. They're a little rough, I won't lie to you. There's a couple audio issues with some...
my living room.
Yeah,
This is better. Fun. The setup gets better. It all gets better after a few videos.
We've been filming this for like 6 months.
Yeah, this is like more of a passion project right now.
Yeah, it's fun. So there's finally a CATRP
you can watch us play video games.
gaming
You've
channel.
been asking for it.
Yeah, this is exciting time. Look at Matt go. I'm so proud of him. So strong.
Sky Guy, you just got a gift.
Yes, before we can even get in all of that boxed retro stuff, we have to go through the rest of the packages here. And so doing that, and one of them is a bonus gift from Camden and the PA Retro crew. Matt, you're gonna like this too.
I see what it is.
It looks like Pokemon cards.
Is it Pokemon cards?
Well,
if it's not at this point.
If it looks like Pokemon cards and it quacks like Pokemon cards.
Does it smell like Pokemon cards?
They could probably cut like Pokemon cards. Oh, that's fun. Just some, is it the starters? I think it is. It's a little bonus.
And who is this from again?
This is from Camden in the PA Retro crew.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I can say your last name, but I don't know if you want that out there. I don't know.
Hey, there's a Charizard.
There we go. Yeah, Hollow Typhlosion. Nice, like 2010. Well, there we go, perfect, thank you. Just a little bonus gift is right, thank you.
We have another one?
Yeah, so this says, first submission, let us know how we did. Well, we're gonna put you on blast and just open it up live, I guess. Everything looks really well packaged. It was in a very heavy duty box. I almost
Did they send the blower or?
No, so that is the one letdown.
That is...
I'm sorry.
How am I gonna dry my floors?
Yeah. Oh, look at the PS1 game was packed. Very, very nice. Those dual cases do break. Everything looks packaged really well. I mean, I don't have any complaints. Oh, the bubble wrap isn't taped. That's a nice little
shout out to you.
Little bonus.
Thank you for not taping it.
The only thing I would say is cartridges will probably have to clean just a little bit, but everything else, I mean, I'll have to take out and go through. But Camden, thank you. Guys, our submissions we have a lot of them. I think we've had 1,750 people now do shipments or something like that, or make accounts. That's a lot, and I'm sure you guys can tell.
Can you just walk me through of everything that's here right now?
Yes, let's do a quick sweep. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna start outside. Because
Really?
it begins outside. This is a collection. This is a collection. This is craft paper, and that's craft paper. This is a return, but that's a collection.
Thank you for that.
Yes, now we can go back inside. Now, these are all buy list packages.
Some of them might be collections.
Yep, this is part of a collection. This is all a collection. Up here, that's Chase's collection.
How about you just show what's in that smaller bin right there?
Oh my gosh, I forgot
Like,
about
that's just
this.
sitting here.
Yeah, we just need this has been sitting here for quite a few videos, as I'm sure you
cartridges.
guys know. It will, we're
And
eventually
I wonder if we can show what's just sitting in here.
Oh my gosh.
We got like Vagrant Story, you know how to say that one,
And
Gallery.
Not to mention like what Chase has upstairs.
Like, look at all these heavies. Look at them all.
Alone in the Dark.
There's even more, I know, because I put them all in here. We need to go through this before like the big show, because there's a ton of heavies in here.
Yeah, so at the time you guys are watching this, one of our big shows we haven't done yet, but there's another one coming up June 6th that you guys can be there for that has, I think, a Switch 2 that we're gonna be giving away. Maybe we'll give away 2, I don't know. Depends how many we can get.
2 Switch 2s?
2 Switch 2s, that'd be legendary. So all the buy list stuff, that's other things we have.
There's a lot.
Yeah, and then there's like stuff under the tables even. We have all the discs that needed cleaning. These are all cases that need swapping. We have a Nintendo Power collection.
And look at the Amazon shelf, like it's not empty.
Yeah, pretty much everything is full. Oh, here's a whole box of games. We have
Nintendo
this
Power
that
Collection
came
there.
in the, I believe in the last video that you guys saw. We still have this collection sitting here. We have all of this. We have all of this. We're trying to partner more. You guys reached out. I think at the time of recording, maybe you guys like just saw one of the videos where we were saying, hey, we want to be partnering more. Tons of you answered the call over in the Discord, and we're already working with a couple of you. So
For one, I am starting to send some of these manuals off to someone to start selling.
like consigning for us or something like that.
Yeah, it'll be consignment because there's a good bit here that will do pretty decent on eBay, but it wouldn't do nearly anything for us on Whatnot. So it
Like
might
we do
be,
have some in lots that we've been selling and people
it might
can
be,
profit.
It still might be slightly less than what we would get on Whatnot, but then we don't have to do any work.
Yeah.
So I'm just sending them off. Obviously, it's just going to be little by little because shipping would be expensive.
Yeah, we're gonna start with this shelf, but like this stuff I still really want us to do. Like there's still Pokemon here.
We
And
just
there's
need-
still Mario and all this Game Boy and oh my goodness. I can't even see without looking in the camera
So-
up here, but
I think what we're gonna do cool, I mean, you guys won't see the show, but we didn't have a show planned before the big show next Friday. But I was like, Chase, let's just do a manual show for an hour, hour and a half, and just do a constant giveaway. So every 5 minutes there's a giveaway running of a manual. So it's like
And
like
just
we're still making money,
dollar
but
starts,
it's a
20
push.
second sudden
Yeah,
death.
it's like a push to the big show. We're just constantly talking about the big show while running easily manuals, because manual shows are so good because we're not thinking about any of this. Like it's just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And we're making money. We don't have to unbox anything. Like
it's really rapid fire. Like we can sell a lot.
It is
And,
funny with,
gosh, we still haven't even talked about all the games that are here.
we might figure out something with this. I'm gonna go through and try to pick all the good stuff, and then I might send a good bit of this off for consignment and just be okay.
And that's pretty much stuff like under 50 bucks. Like still good,
still good.
but not for us right now
But
because we
yes.
can't even sell, like you said, the stuff on the over $50 shelf.
Yes.
And there's still more boxes
Yes,
coming in.
and we want to get to that as much as possible, but yeah, we just have so much right now that we have to consign where we can. But it's funny because for CIB Retro, I've always been super excited for that, and I still am. But right now, I'm like, those shows take so much more work.
Yeah.
Because unboxing everything,
They go
and
slower,
reboxing
so you
them, it's
have
a
to have
lot
2 people.
slower versus like a GameCube show or a Switch show. Switch shows are so simple and easy. You just boom, sell it. It's so simple.
But like to give you an idea of what we have, I think we have a bin for nearly every console. Here's one just for high-end Genesis cases, like the Punisher.
Yeah.
that's
speaking
crazy.
of consignment,
My
this is
goodness.
more manuals.
Yeah, like manuals, VidPro, but like we have SNES, Xbox. Some of these shows might be scheduled, so go over to Whatnot and check
Oh, you saw
those
the
out.
Nintendo Powers over there? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
here's
like-
3 things of strategy, guys, in Nintendo Powers.
Yeah, so we still have to do those.
And by the way, I just want to say, I still want to get as much CIB Retro as we can.
Yeah,
Okay.
we will
Don't
continue
take
to
what
buy
I
it.
said, yes, we are continuing to buy always. We just need to have Whatnot as a priority and partner as much as we can with non-Whatnot stuff. And it's a journey, and we're figuring it out together.
So those are all the games pretty much here in the barn, but tomorrow or the next day, we have to pick up more buy list. And usually the end of a month or the start of a new month, there's always a ton. Isn't that right, Matt?
Sure.
And the one thing that's nice about when we do sell, the reason we're kind of exploring this partnership route with other people is we can send things off to one person versus the downfall or the side effect of selling that we always talk about is shipping. You sell more on Whatnot, you have to ship more on Whatnot, just like eBay. If you're selling 100 items a day, you also have to ship it. So that can be a bottleneck for a lot of people, but thankfully with our team, we can kind of pivot to shipping. Like Matt's been shipping all day. He's currently playing chess.
No, I was seeing if Alex has made a move. He does not.
Oh, we still haven't shown all the games, but that takes away from other areas. So I've been trying to help out process all this with Alex while he's been sending off big boxes and these guys are shipping, but now we're not really doing Amazon. So now we have to flip the script and start moving over to Amazon more, but there's still more games. And
I don't believe you. Prove it.
yes, right up these very stairs, we have Chase's entire collection of games that we're gonna be selling. Just kidding.
That would be insane. Leave a comment down below if you think Chase should sell everything he has.
Yeah, Chase. But we have all this stuff. This stuff would be sold by the time you're watching this. But Chase, we're talking about our game, not problem. It's an issue.
Solution?
Our solutions, yeah. And how we're partnering with more people. So I guess a goal for us currently is obviously to get out more games than we're getting in. We've already kind of talked about the potential solutions, but where do you see the scale of that going?
That's a good question. I hope to be able to find enough partners and sell enough games internally that we can like get to an almost 1-to-1 ratio. Because right now we are like our backlog, it's the same or it grows a little bit and then we chip away at it. Like we have a lot of stuff on shelves. We have a lot of stuff not for sale. So hopefully we're getting there.
It's a matter of just getting it all listed. And I guess, are you happy with the performance, maybe not monetarily on Whatnot, but the number of items that are getting out, or maybe the size of items that are getting out? What do you think we're doing?
No, I'm decently happy, but I think that's one big area for improvement. So like my focus is shifting there. I'm going to be a lot more involved there. So
Sweet. And then what are you working on right now? I see something in the
yeah,
back.
well, you might be able to see I have Elite Trainer boxes up. I am working on getting those launched on our buy list. So if you're watching this right now, you could check it out and potentially sell all Elite Trainer boxes for the most part. We will be buying.
Yeah, we want to buy the very first one, but maybe not put it on the buy list because we don't need more than one.
yeah, it's very expensive.
One of those.
That'd be insane.
I think if it's over $500, like I'm just saying, you can email us and we can work that out separately. But on the buy list, any Elite Trainer box below $500 will be there, and we're hoping to buy a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, is this because obviously we love Pokemon? We're in the Pokemon room. Do you think that this will? Yeah, look at.
I got a lot of Elite Trainer boxes over there.
All this stuff. Do you think this will be kind of a test or a gateway into doing more cards? Maybe not singles, but like packs, booster boxes, that kind of thing.
I think it's very possible because like I love Pokemon through and through. We've sold a lot of Pokemon. It's our second biggest category, but like I still feel like we haven't come close to tapping into what we could do. So this is kind of the first iteration of like, can we start to get a little more, start with sealed product and maybe get other stuff too. But
So if you guys want to see us do more with Pokemon, Alpal, I know you unfortunately have to turn away collections or pass them on to people in our Discord, but if you guys want to see us buy even more Pokemon stuff, tell us your ETBs. Shameless plug. Yeah.
We would love to buy them.
So like we said, we're always buying collections. And this is actually a pretty big one. I think we're paying like $5,500 for it.
I just hope it's here intact.
Yeah, I mean,
So
it's not just
this
CFD
box isn't
stuff.
as bad, right? Well,
No, but I mean, I open it up and it's just like, the biggest packing tip is not just bubble wrap your stuff, make sure there's void fill everywhere so nothing is shifting around. The box doesn't give a lot, but it looks like it's okay shape.
but also like these are apparently they're quote unquote heavy duty boxes.
And they're not.
They're not. I think they're like
They're not
standard.
heavy duty. Yeah. I'm sorry, Home Depot. Just capitalism is great. You have to get better because we don't buy Home Depot. We buy U-Haul.
Yeah.
So
Not a
anyways,
sponsor, but
not
we'll
a
promote
sponsor,
them.
But we will surely promote U-Haul. Reach out. Well, this is
Wow.
that's a great stack to start with right there. This is a uncommon bolo right there.
Well, I thought this was going to be like boxed retro.
It's a little bit of everything actually.
Oh, okay.
So it's got box retro. It's got GameCube. It's got obviously this.
Let's do a little live dig.
Okay, let's do it. That's a great stack right there.
What is this? Oh, the big box of Zelda with the controller. That's how you got the gold controller.
You know, it's like
I got a little squished.
I buy so many collections now. It's just like reboxing or just like opening a mystery collection.
Yeah.
It's like I don't remember what's in this except for the type of items.
Somebody commented a while back, are you guys desensitized to any games? If so, which?
I
I
mean-
get excited for any boxed retro, no
Yeah.
matter what. I
I
think
mean-
I'm very desensitized to. DS.
I would be ignorant if I said I'm not desensitized more so than a lot of people, right? Because we just see games.
Yeah.
Like, we just came across a DuckTales 2 on the shelf earlier. Someone else saw that, they would probably be...
They'd beat themselves up for not listing it. It's
Yeah. Yeah, we're
what,
like,
$300 cartridge or
right.
something.
So we are definitely more desensitized here. By the way, Ace Attorneys. Those are nice. But we still enjoy seeing it.
That's just cool.
That's just cool. I don't know what it's worth,
And it's in great
but
shape.
that's just cool.
You know what else is cool? Ice
Lethal
Age 2,
Skies,
the
I'm
meltdown.
I'm definitely desensitized to get in any of that stuff. Obviously, PS2.
Another question we've got is, there's Clock Tower and
and
Warriors.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay. There's another question we got that was a while ago, but I think the number has shifted. What percentage of all video games have we bought?
You asked that question quite a bit, and it's...
Like, we've bought every N64 game. We've bought
Yeah, we
real
bought
games.
every N64. We've bought every GameCube,
We've bought
basically.
We've bought pretty much every SNES game. Like, we've got all the most expensive and hard to find ones.
Pretty
so,
much every SNES. NES, we're pretty close, at least loose.
yeah, we've certainly got every Wii U. Not Wii. Even though we buy a ton of Wii, the Wii library was like the first.
Well, that's like when you get to PS2, Wii, 360, there's just so many titles.
Yeah, we're certainly over half for each, right?
Oh yeah, certainly.
So what's the number, right? It's fun to figure out. Theorize with us in the comments.
Is it 60%? Oh, I was gonna say
65.
60. Matt said
Now,
65.
Nintendo Switch is probably another one that is
Can we even lump that in? That's just...
But we bought so much Nintendo Switch. So much. I think in just the last year, the number of Switch collections we've got,
You're right.
with hundreds and hundreds of unique games, we've probably had 3,000 to 4,000 unique Switch games.
I was gonna say that we should limit it to NTSC, but we've gotten so much PAL and Japanese Switch that it probably wouldn't help at all doing that.
Yeah.
I think we've only gotten like 30%.
Matt says 30% of Switch.
That's probably fairly
My-
accurate, I would say.
I think we're close to 50% or more.
Maybe less than that.
You think less?
Yeah.
If we're going all regions, isn't it like 9,000 titles?
Yeah, that's so. I think it's
Really?
like 20%.
Not factoring in duplicates?
Well, yeah, I'm factoring into titles.
Yeah, because there's only 5,000 or 6,000 unique. So keep that in mind. Really? I don't know.
We get. I'd be interested.
This
in
is tough to
crossover.
see. This is
It's
a fun
just
thing to talk
impossible.
about.
But here's a good stack. I mean, there's
Grandia Extreme.
Grandia, Shining Force. So still, I
Actually,
mean, still
these
stuff.
flying games actually, like, don't be... Rebel Raiders might have some good value.
What is it? It's Sky
Space
something.
Combat. Oh, you're right.
That's a heavy. It's like a $100 game. It was like one of the first ones I remember. I'm like, oh, that's a nice game.
Oh.
But PS2 is probably my favorite out of all the consoles in this era to
Yeah.
go through. I don't know why. I
like
PS2
GameCube.
titles.
But PS2
Especially
titles are special.
Disney Golf.
Wow, I did not even know that was
Say
a game.
what you want to say, but this is not a game you see very often.
Yeah. Wait, Star Wars Racer Revenge?
Yeah, that's a game.
What?
PS3, some
Ferrari
Violet
challenge.
stuff.
Don't mess with that game. I love our Ferrari jokes that we've been making randomly.
Right. Book of Spells that actually has like a really big box version. I'm always intrigued by the ones that they decide to have collector's editions. There's a lot
There's a lot of stuff.
good 3DS titles in there. We got Zeldas, Pokemon,
What's in this one?
Mario's.
Give me a Def Jam. Def Jam Fight for New York.
I'm gonna
Disc
guess a racing game.
Guitar Hero.
I'm closer.
You are closer.
You know what? We probably got a case to complete that though.
Yeah.
PSP.
Oh, careful.
Ooh, careful, SpongeBob.
It's the big box Pokemon Moon. That's cool.
It's the guy.
Ewan McGregor.
Frodo Baggins.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, it's Ewan McGregor. Is Rodney.
No.
Yes.
Wait, isn't
It's,
Elijah Wood in this?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
Matt,
he is.
isn't this Elijah Wood?
It's Ewan McGregor and Robin Williams in the hit movie Robots.
Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about. What you mean, dog?
Anyways, Shadow Hearts. Am I wrong? I thought it was Elijah Wood. Sorry guys, we're just gonna go off in this tangent because this is important.
All right, fact check it.
Matt will fact check on that.
How
one.
much do you guys want to bet? Put your money where your mouth is.
Tell you what, you can pay for this box, or I will pay for
Elijah
this box.
Wood is in some kind of cartoon. Or no, I'm thinking of Spy Kids, the hit movie Spy Kids.
The guy.
He's the guy.
So here's some CIB. Dang it.
Ewan McGregor.
Well done. I'll admit when I'm wrong.
Yeah, there you
Forgot
go.
about
Good job.
Chris Wedge.
Chris Wedge? Who is that?
Anyways, we just skipped over this. It's got the sealed figure in there.
Wow.
That's cool. That will be going up on Whatnot for sure.
Okay, here's some PS1, and it looks expensive.
Okay, I
Be
think there
careful.
is some nice PS1.
Is this like working designs type?
Ooh,
Alundra?
Alundra 2, Dragon Quest 7.
Oh, it's Dragon Warrior 7.
Wow, now we have 2 of these in the barn.
Galarians. How expensive is that game?
It's 100 plus, something like
Jeez.
somewhere. And then ooh,
Lunar.
Gosh, Lunar is the coolest PS1 game in my opinion.
Yeah, I might have to agree with you because like
They
this
didn't
is
make a lot of
Velcro
the, like the. I mean, that's just working designs. Just you did well.
Chef's kiss.
Can we just like come back and partner with Nintendo or something? You know,
Yeah.
or you can partner with PS5. I don't care.
Dude, Sony would pick them up. Get the working designs
Sony
team
didn't
back.
have them.
Yeah. Sony, get them back. Anyways.
I always think this game is more expensive than it is.
So it
Sad
looks like
face.
there's just a bunch of other,
Ooh, Nightshade.
not filler, but other random titles. Galarian's Ash?
Couldn't tell you about that one.
I don't know.
All right, it just
but-
looks like some filler, so we'll undo this and then we'll open the next box. Here's the next box of Wii and 360. It might be a little less entertaining than the last box, but I know the box after this.
Wait, what if there's more stuff hidden down there?
There
whoa,
could
whoa,
be.
whoa, there's Sega. There's working designs right there. That's they.
Ooh, all right, well, let's get this out and we'll touch that. By the way,
I say it's one of the cheaper titles for working design Sega CD, but I think it's still like over $100.
these are in that box too.
Wow, very fancy. This really is a mix of
It
everything.
is. Got Mickey.
I just wanna
which
see
that's
Chase's
like, I think
reaction
that's
to
like
this.
a $70 game. That's heavy.
Astal, I don't know how to say
I
it.
think it's Astal.
This game notably does not have the name of it on the spine.
Right, I forgot about that.
So you can, if you see a bunch of Sega Saturn games and there's one like that,
it's not the cheap one, it's the expensive one.
yeah, it's pretty much that.
That cover art is just sick. I love it. Marvel Superheroes, that's not one to sleep on.
What is that?
Dark Legend, not one you see very often. I'm not sure on the value on that one though.
There's some games that look super cool like this, but might be $30, $40.
I mean, Sega Saturn
That's
CD
actually,
I think looked pretty cool.
yeah. Oh, Clockwork Knight.
Clockwork Knight.
The average value on Saturn games and CD games, I think, is among the highest of all consoles.
I mean, I think
it's
it is,
$30 to
other than,
$40.
like, Neo Geo AES.
Oh yeah,
Like, you can't even factor that one in,
it's like $1,000 average maybe.
right?
All right, like this is one that looks super cool. I don't think it's terribly expensive.
No, I think it's like a $60, $70 game.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Speaking of being desensitized,
Right, like a $60, $70 game, it's like dealt with many thousands of games that are worth like way more than that. It just becomes a little bit. Last Bronx, I don't know about that one. A lot of Saturn games have the look. Road
Yeah.
Rash, I know is not, and then Gex. I actually forgot Gex was even.
I didn't realize Gex was
A
for the
Saturn
Saturn.
game.
That's cool.
That is cool. Well, gotta love Saturn and CD. Let's just take a peek real quick to see if there's anything other fancy to show you. And there's not, so we're just gonna unbox the rest and then we're gonna get to the spicy last box. Now this box has a lot of spicy stuff, but I
That
will
entire
say,
side just fell off.
I know, wow, both sides.
We're holding it up with this stack of games.
That's just horrendous.
Man.
But I will say the last two boxes had a lot of great stuff in them. Like, I don't want to be
It's unfortunate that this
desensitized
was
to
like
that. And this is the lightest box.
Yeah.
Why didn't the other two boxes that were full of disc base?
I don't know, physics or something.
Well, speaking of something that didn't get in good shape, that's unfortunate because that game we
It's
really
a full
want to
$4.
maximize. I don't know where I'm going to put this because we just don't have room.
Oh, let's bring it over to this table, actually.
Okay, now we're at a little more stable place. We got the shelf to keep the box from completely crumbling. As you can see through the bubble wrap. Ooh. CIB SNES, there it is. Donkey Kong Country 2, Aladdin, Cubert 3.
What?
Not one you see as often,
I
definitely.
didn't even know Cubert 2 was a thing, but this
Yeah.
one's cool.
Wolverine.
Part of me
one's
wants to
sick.
collect all the Marvel games, but that's a heavy task.
It's the other Wolverine that I always think the box is ripped on the back. Because it's got a big slash.
Don't wait, do we have one over here?
We might have one over here. Oh, you're thinking of NES.
Yeah, for the NES, right?
Yeah, it's right here. But I thought it was for the SNES then.
Wolverine for NES, no, I think is always stickered or...
It is. But yeah, the SNES one has his claw marks on the back. So every time.
Oh, you mean actual, the design has claw marks.
Yes,
Oh.
but you're talking about, I don't know if I've ever seen a really clean Wolverine box. It just seems like they're always
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, Illusion of Gaia.
Illusion of Gaia, nice it feels. Like obviously these boxes have a little bit of wear.
Yeah, what's the
but,
story on the collection? Just something they're getting rid of, or?
Yeah, just something they want to sell. I need to get better at asking people why they're selling their collections, but
Also, people don't always want to say. That's fine.
that's true. I do get the gist sometimes, and other times I don't. And that's the story. I'm gonna stick to it, and we're gonna move on. Earthworm Jim 2. And man, if we want to.
There's so much bubble wrap involved in this. Oh, there's
No, he
Cube.
packed it pretty well. It's just the box is just poor. I want someone to explain this game to me because this game has dropped so much in value. It's crazy. You got Zelda Wind Waker, Luigi's Mansion, Ocarina of Time. Great stuff right there. Love seeing that.
Let's get the rest of this out, and then we'll point out maybe some of the highlights.
That's a great idea, but let's not do it because I don't really like following you.
All right, so
All right, let's do that. Got everything laid out here. Lots of stuff we want to see.
just lots of stuff.
Just lots of stuff. There, I'm not gonna lie.
Some items are below average condition.
Some items are below average, like, Animaniacs is pretty poor.
I think this got pretty beat up in shipping because this
Yeah,
was on the outside of the
things
box. And
did get pretty busted up and with hanging out of the box and shipping.
King of Dragons is a highlight. Mario's Time Machine might
I
be a decent one for SNES.
I don't like how you're just skipping over King of Dragons.
I said King of Dragons is a good one.
I know, but you said it's a good one. It's the most expensive thing we've unboxed.
What is it, 300, 400 bucks? Desensitization, my gosh.
I'm like, this is literally the most expensive thing in the collection.
That's really funny.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. The answer is yes. We are desensitized to games. It's
The
official.
answer is yes.
I mean, we have this sitting behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 copies of Crystal.
But that's the collection, and we got a lot to do, and that's about it. See ya.